Wait.
Hey guys, how we doing? Matt and Kim Curtis here. We're excited to have you on the Opportunity Call, Monday Night Opportunity Call. Steve and Gina have asked us to kind of share our story and kind of go through the flip chart tonight, and we are excited to be on here tonight. This is my beautiful wife, Kim.
Hey,
this
everybody.
is my high school sweetheart, and is she ever sweet? You want to say hi, Kim?
Hey, everybody. What a great opportunity call to be on, and we are going to bring it to you tonight. We got all the information that you need to build your business and come out strong. So we're looking forward to this. We've been excited about it all day, and we're ready and fired up to go.
Come on, you know what? We're excited. We're going to talk about the patch tonight. We know there's a lot of new people on here. So whoever brought you to the Zoom or gave you the link, make sure that you get back with them so that you can get in tonight. We expect everybody to want to try this patch out right away. I shared with the guy today. I said, stem cell activation. He said, what? He goes, can I try it? I go, yeah, we're going to patch you right now. He has neuropathy, one of the big ones. We're going to get into testimonies in a bit, but that's just exciting to share this incredible patch with people. And Kim and I have been working it now. We're going on 9 months ourselves, being on the patch. We're going to tell you about our testimony a little bit as we get into the testimony part. You're going to hear some great, Kim's got a great gal on tonight that's going to give her testimony. Joni. Yep. Hey, Joni. And we're excited to get going. So we're going to jump right in and we're going to start flipping through this thing. So here we go. All right, here we go. There it is right there. Monday Live Opportunity. Next slide. Got it. Have you been patched yet? And that's what we were just talking about. If you haven't been patched yet, make sure you get your hands on some of these patches. I mean, literally off the chart. When Steve and Gina called us, good friends with Onyx Cole, we've known all of us have known each other for years and years. And Onyx called Steve and Gina Merritt, told them all about this stem cell activation patch, X39 and LifeWave. And they tried it for a few weeks before they shared it with us. And as soon as they said Onyx had kind of tipped us off at Gina's birthday party. But as soon as they said stem cell activation, everybody goes, what? Stem cell what? Because everybody is talking about stem cell activation or stem cells or, we're going to go into a lot of that too. But if you haven't been patched yet, let's make sure that you get a patch on because literally it's going to change your life.
I get to share with a lot of women. And as soon as you say stem cell, they lean forward because a wearable stem cell technology that we can place on our skin every day, place it anywhere on your body. We put it on the back of our neck or below our belly button, but literally everybody places it wherever it's convenient for them. And you remember to do it every single day. It's incredible wearable technology that when we get up in the morning, we put it on around 8 o'clock when we're brushing our teeth. And then at night, in the evening, when you're going to bed and you're getting your pajamas on, brushing your teeth again, you take it off. It's that simple. And I just love how simple it is to use and how fast we notice results. It's definitely result oriented.
Why stem cell activation patch? So here's why. Matter of fact, we didn't even know this. We love it that we got this just in time because they say when you're around 30 years old, you have about 50% of your stem cell activity that you had when, let's say from 0 to 20, when you're growing. And so at 30, you got 50% of the maximum amount you had, but at 60, you only have 10% left. So that is incredible. What's it say? Hundreds of millions of people are experiencing the symptoms of aging. Yes. Hello, the baby boomers are like taking over the US right now. And so this is the perfect market for those people. You can't bump into anybody. And we're talking from 30. We have so many 30-year-olds now that we say, we had one gal, 30 years old. Oh, I'm allergic to Botox. She couldn't wear the patch or she couldn't use it. She wanted something to keep herself looking young. So that's what's crazy about this. It literally sets your stem cells to a younger state. So how does it work? The holy grail of anti-aging is GHK, copper peptides. Those are infused. It's all organic patch. It's infused in there. And when you put it on your neck, it sends a signal to your brainstem to release your stem cells like you're in your 30s again and sets them to a younger state. Made of nanocrystals, formulated, activated with copper peptides, which activates your own stem cells. This is a non-transdermal patch. I love it. When Steve first said that, I didn't know what that meant, non-transdermal, right? I'm a carpenter. It made sense because transdermal skin, dermal, right? That much I knew, but I couldn't believe that it does what? Well, your body emits heat and light and it sends a signal saying, hey, you better get going. There's something to do over here. And then your stem cells start going like you're 30 again. We're going to share some of
And
that with
there's
you.
definitely something about activating your own stem cells
Yes.
instead of having them injected, because when we activate our own stem cells, the stem cells are moving around our body and working on the things in our body that need to be that are most important for it to go to. This patch, by the way, does not heal, mitigate, take away anything. It's your own body that's
Yes.
healing itself. But when you put the patch on, it goes to the areas that you most need it. And that's what I love about it, because when you get stem cell injections, those are only localized and going to the place where you have them injected. And I love it when Steve and Gina say they went to get prices on stem cells and they're very, very costly. And they don't even guarantee that they might not even work in your body, and they don't know how long they're going to last. So there's a lot of things that aren't that great about stem cell injections, where this patch is just cohesive. It just works immediately when you place it on your body, and it continues to work all day long. And then when we take it off at night, when we go to bed, our body rejuvenates itself and does its own thing. So
yeah, it is incredible when you talk about it, where we're going with this. When you talk about it, so many people have heard of stem cell technology. A lot of people don't know what it is, but it does perk their ears up. So here's why. Look at this, the company's growth. 19-year-old company. We call this like the best kept secret. We hadn't heard of this company. We've been in the industry. We hadn't heard of the business or anything until Onyx brought it to Steve and Gene, and they brought it to us. We hadn't heard of this, but it went in the last couple of years. It went from 20 million to 280 million. This thing's like a rocket ship. It's open in over 75 countries. So we don't know where. Hey, a guy just said to me the other night. He said, "Hey, are we open in Australia?" Well, there's a call tomorrow night in Australia that Steve and Gene are doing. So,
but the reason this had the growth that it did is because of X39.
Right.
So X39's been around 3 years, a little over
3 years, and 80% of the volume in the company comes from the X39 patch. It's really the only patch that we talk about. So here we go. Next page. David Schmidt, CEO and inventor. Hey, we're all excited. Some of us are going to get to spend some time with David Schmidt coming up this coming Saturday. And if you didn't make that promo, I'm sure you can make the next one, but you want to meet this guy. He's absolutely incredible. So humble, over 130 patents. We all laugh. Who do you know that has a patent? Well, basically me, nobody. I've had a lot of people talk about patents. Wow, I'm going to get a patent. Our son-in-law is even in the startup business, and patents aren't even easy to get. So he's a scientist, inventor, not really a network kind of guy, but he is an incredible leader. That's what we love about him. 2-time recipient of the Advanced Technology Award from the International Hall of Fame. That is incredible. So watch this. Patented. This is what I love. People ask, well, wow, is it patented? Like we just talked about. You don't get a patent unless you could prove that it works and that you're the only one that has found this technology. So there's no way to get a patent unless it works. Obviously, if it went from 20 million to 280 million, it works. Wait till you hear the testimonies. Every day, people are calling us life-changing, tear-jerking testimonies about what this stem cell activation patch is doing. The other thing I really like about it's not a Me Too product. We just heard about another network that came around. I don't want to be bamboozled about this network and that network. And there's crazy stuff out there. But this is cool because stem cells are trending and everyone's talking about them. And it's not lotions, potions. There was crypto networks, CBD networks. And I don't want to disrespect anybody that might even be doing another network. I just love it that this truly changes people's lives. And we're at the beginning of it. Way at the beginning. We're going to take this company with Onyx and Steve and Gene and ourselves. We took the last couple companies we've been involved to $1 billion. And we are going to take this one with your help on the call tonight. Even if you're new, we need your help. We need your help to get the word out about this absolutely incredible weight loss, skincare, supplements, all that stuff that's out there. Guys, we do not have to worry about being in competition with everybody else. There's 17 years left on the patent. So, hey, let's get going. Here's activate your stem cells. So here's kind of what happens. There's another great slide too, a couple more coming up that talk more about what this does when your stem cells get activated. Rapid pain relief.
Wow.
We're going to bust into that happened to me. Some people are one patch wonders. Some people take a week. Some people take a month. Some people say they never felt anything, but at the end of the year, they have all kinds of crazy stuff that's happening in their body. Onyx is one of those periodontist went in and said, wow, what's going on with your gums? They were all recessing. And I don't know a lot about it, but all of a sudden he's like, you're back to normal. We had another friend that had some congestive heart thing going on, right, Kim? And she went back to her doctor. Goes, your heart's completely normal. Now we can't make claims, but your body was designed to heal itself. So reduces inflammation. That's one of the things that helps the pain go away. Supports wound healing. We have had people with that have surgeries. Our good friend Kyle, the doctor can't believe how great she's doing with her surgery, healing. Yep. Energy, vitality. It's kind of like a clarity. Kim and I had that off the chart, clarity, mental clarity, right? Enhances sports performance. Now, we don't play tennis, but I walk on the beach, we ride bikes, we stay active, and we are feeling younger. I'm going to tell you the whole story.
Yeah, this is not anti-aging, it's age reversing.
That is it, Kim. It's not anti-aging, it's age reversing. We are literally getting younger before your eyes. Can you tell that? Just sit still for a minute. See that? We got younger. Hey, I just want to have fun with you guys tonight. You know what? We don't want you to take this too serious. We've been having fun with this since we got started, and people want to have fun. This is not like a job. That's one thing I love about direct sales in our business here. What we're doing, we're having fun with it. We're improving people's lives. We're improving their health. And hey, we're going to teach you guys coming up here how to make some crazy money in the business. So here we go. I like this one. And this is good because this participant was 77 years old. It's interesting because she's only 3 years younger than me.
No,
see there, I do look younger, but 77-year-old woman, and they tested her stem cell activity in her brain in the session number 1. And you could see the red means not a lot going on there at 77. And then, I don't know if you know anybody at 77. Hey, everybody, I don't care if you're 25 to 95, you go into a room and you went, what am I here for? Well, that starts to happen less. The next session after having the patch on, you could see what happened. The brain activity is really going up. The lighter colors is where you could tell you're really in the action. And then session number 3, complete change. We've had people with dementia, Alzheimer's. We're not making claims, but they've improved their situation. Absolutely incredible. I called a personal friend of mine that had that going on in his life, and he couldn't believe how it was working for him. Absolutely incredible. So we love this because these are from the case studies. Per case studies right here, there's over 90 case studies. They got a bunch of them published. The next page shows you how to get to those case studies. But in the first few days, 4,000 genes begin to reset. 4,000, isn't that incredible? And that's how you can kind of feel alert and excited. Your brain starts working. Within 6 weeks, it says your brain balance comes in. It works with people with PTSD and anxiety and depression. Within 3 months, your collagen. Hey, we are all collagen. People think, oh, and the collagen's in the face. The collagen is all of you, and it starts to make it young. You want to talk about that, Kim?
But just the skin, it's very important. And you said it, women are so much more paying attention to their skin and their health and their exercise. So even young women are looking to boost their collagen. And this is a great product to do it with. So this patch is really for everyone because I think one of the first things I noticed start happening within the first few months was my skin. And it definitely happens to everybody. And it starts the quality of your skin, the durableness of your skin. It's incredible how much thicker my skin feels.
You guys can see my skin. This is 65-year-old skin. It's crazy. People look at it and go, wow. You know, you see a lot of 65, I'll be 66 on my next birthday. Your skin starts falling apart. It starts getting thin. It starts leaking. My skin is getting better. So here we go. Within 6 months, look at that heart. Your heart begins to get younger. They've done studies with that too. Just 6 weeks on the patch, your heart starts to set itself to a younger skeletal system. Yep. Your skeletal system starts to get younger, really, and your movement's incredible. I'm gonna bust into my Kim likes it because I'm gonna bust into my my testimony here in a minute. Tell everybody about all the things you just heard about because hey, it's working on me. Here we go. Oh, here's the website I want to tell you about. All about the product. Now, when you send somebody to startx39.com, it doesn't capture anyone's information. So this is for all the new people out there so that you can send this to your friends and say, hey, you ain't going to believe what I saw last night. There's a bunch of people feeling great and making crazy money, but this will not capture their information. So you can send it out there. They can do a deep dive or a shallow dive. There's 3 videos, like a 3-minute, a 4-minute, 18-minute. And then all the case studies, all the patents, there's all the testimonies. You could literally spend days on there if you wanted to. Now, Kim and I, we didn't spend much at all. We put the patches on. Within a few days, we felt great. We said, bam, this is it. We started running. But anytime that people have questions, I send them to this.
Me too.
I do not try to be the answer man. I don't know that much. You probably can tell that already. All I know is that everybody that puts this patch on and will wear it for a decent amount of time, month, 2 months, 3 months, can feel the change in their lives.
And that's one thing, Quantum Field that has presented all these tools for us to use. And this is a very important part of it. As soon as I share with somebody, get out in my car, I send them startx39.com. And everybody asks me, What do I send people? And everything is in there. The short videos, they can do a shallow dive or a deep dive.
Yep.
Every bit of information's in there. There's a 50-page PDF on everything you need to know about the product, all the studies, all the tests, all the white
Wow.
pages, everything's in there. There's all the information that you need. So the first thing you want to do is shoot that off.
Yeah.
to
So if
somebody.
you haven't seen that yet,
Mhm.
make sure you watch it because then you get the rest of the story of what I've been trying to tell you about. Here we go. Next page, how to wear it. We love this 12 hours on, 12 hours off. Everyone's going to have their own system to make sure that you take it off and leave it on. One night I'm rolling around in bed a little bit because it does give you some energy. And Kim looks over, the patch is still on my neck. She goes, get that patch off your neck. I mean, it does help you sleep. But you know what? If sometimes you might be jacked up. So wear it for 12 hours, put it on in the morning, take it off at night, then throw the patch away. And then, hey, you can wear it. You can wear more than one patch at a time.
Mhm.
Some people that have a bad hip, they put one on their neck, put one on their hip.
Yes.
You can move it around. I like it. I had a bad arm one time. I lifted something, it kind of sprung my arm. I put the patch on there and it worked. I send a signal from there. However it works, it worked and my arm pain went away. Hey, the other thing that says right here, drink plenty of water. That's very important.
Mhm.
We've had a lot of people that don't drink a lot of water. And then there's other people that don't kind of watch what they eat. Let's say whatever their lifestyle is.
Mhm.
What this does, one of the first things that stem cell activation does is that when your stem cells go around and start working on your cells, the first thing they do is they start to detox you. So you kind of have this detox thing going on.
That's awesome.
And some people feel euphoric and then they feel like, whoa, what's going on? Well, you are detoxing. That is awesome to get all those toxins out of your body and get all the inflammation out of your body. And that's what starts to take away that pain pretty instantly. Here we go. And here, so I'm gonna tell my testimony really quick. Kim's gonna tell hers, and we're gonna have Joni,
Yes.
right?
Mhm.
Joni, do it. I'm gonna also share with one of my friends that has neuropathy, and I think she has that too. That's incredible.
Mhm.
But I mean, all the different things, and we can't make claims. But I noticed right away because I had chronic foot pain. I walk on the beach all the time, 5 miles at a time, and quite regularly, and my feet started to hurt. I don't like doctors. I don't like medication. I don't like anything. So I just thought Kim got me some Dr. Scholl's. No advertisement for Dr. Scholl's. Didn't work. My feet were still killing me.
Mhm.
And when we put the patch on, my foot pain within a couple of days was gone. 3 days. It was crazy. I was even like stomping my feet if I felt it trying to come back going, wow, where did my pain go? It was
Amazing.
incredible. We were like almost a week on the patch, a little longer. And we were on a ride up to North Carolina. We've been going up there for 15 years. I jumped out of the car, walked about 10 steps, and I turned around and looked at Kim in astonishment and pointed at my hips and went, oh my gosh, my hips don't hurt.
Mhm.
I used to sit at the restaurant and we would, as soon as we're done eating, I'd say, okay, let's get going before I stiffen up because I would stiffen up sitting around too long.
Mhm.
I now can reach the center of my back with my hand. I mean, just crazy stuff's going on in my life. I accuse Kim of getting me up in the middle of the night doing hot yoga because I have movement in my body like I've never had before. And it's explainable only because my stem cells are working,
Mhm.
but sleeping better, energy. I got ADD with dyslexia. I couldn't even, if somebody texted me a number and I didn't have a pen with me, I would have to go back 2 or 3 times to make sure I got the number right. Now I can remember 10 digits. Now that's crazy for a guy that hasn't been able to do that since he was very young. So literally we can tell we're getting younger. We're feeling it. And Kim's testimony is actually more life-changing than mine because she had adult onset asthma.
Mhm.
And we were like 2.5, tell him, Kim.
I was like a couple months in or a few weeks in, and I said to Matt, man, I'm not feeling like I wanted to feel with my asthma. I was really hoping for like, sorry, I can cough right now. I was really hoping for like something sudden. And I'm like, no, I'm telling you, this is going to work because this is an anti-inflammatory. It's going to help with my breathing issues and my asthma. And it's very debilitating actually, asthma. So I kept using the patch, and after about 4 or 5 or 6 weeks, it started working, and it has continually helped take it away. I used to cough morning, noon, and night. It was pretty annoying, and I don't cough at all at night. I cough a little bit in the morning, but I am probably 80 to 85% better.
Right.
It's so much better because it's just a quality of life. For me, such better quality of life. And if you know anybody who has COPD or asthma or anything, any kind of breathing things or allergies, you should share this with them because they will feel some relief and have a better quality of life And that's what I love about this
Yeah,
product.
that takes the inflammation out of your lungs.
Mhm.
It takes the inflammation out of your body, and that's what all that stuff's all about.
Mhm.
As my one friend, I patched him, and he told me he had neuropathy, and he's a plumbing contractor.
Mhm.
And I stuck a patch on him, and he goes, "What do you think?" I said, I patched him once, gave him 5 patches. Hey, you're going to wear this for 5 days. You might not feel it in 5 days. We're going to have to get you some more possibly, but I believe this is really going to help you. So I patched him about 1 o'clock. He calls me about 6 o'clock, and he goes, "Wow, my foot pain is like 80% gone." You didn't tell me that would happen. I said, I didn't want you to miss it. I don't want anybody on this call, if you're just now getting patched, or if you've been out on it for 20 days or 2 months and you're not feeling it yet, do not give up on it. Do more research, watch more testimonies. Don't miss this opportunity for stem cell activation and the possibility of getting younger and feeling younger. But he said to me, he could not believe it. Everyone knows he's had bad neuropathy, and he's sharing it with everybody. And everybody wants when your friends feel this. That's why it's grown so fast. When your friends feel it, you have to share this with your friends and family and your mother and brother.
And another thing I want to share is you don't have to know everything. I mean, it's good to look at Start X39 and learn about it. Obviously, you want to know about the product you're sharing, but you do not have to know everything to share this with your friends and family.
Right.
For you to use it right away. Don't shortcut yourself. Give yourself an amount of time to have things in your body changing, and also get the product out there. Don't shortchange this. Get the product out to your family and friends so that they don't miss this incredible feeling that they could have from the patch, or just a better lifestyle.
Well, hey, let's have Joni come up, because she's got
Joni.
incredible. Joni, so if you're out there, we're gonna find her.
Looking forward to Joni's testimony. Joni lives in New Smyrna Beach, has an incredible team, loves building a business, and has some team members on the Zoom tonight, and I'm super excited to introduce her.
There she is.
There
We see ya.
Hey, how are you?
Very good. We're so happy to have you on here, and people are going to love your testimony, and you can say hi to your team. It's awesome.
Hey,
to
team.
have you
Hey, everybody who's on, all my friends that I asked to join as well. Thank you so much. So nice to see you both as well. Yeah, I just have this amazing testimony that I just wanted to share, because this patch has literally changed my life. And like many people I know, and just from your testimonies, obviously too, but I'll try and wrap this up quickly because I know I have a limited amount of time. But I think the whole journey began in 2020 when I got the first round of COVID. And it was a very scary time, of course, right? Because you didn't know if you were going to fall off that cliff and end up on a respirator. There was, no treatments at that time. So it was very scary. But my husband and I both got it, but we recovered. And then about maybe 6 months later, and lost of taste and smell, kind of went through that whole thing. 6 months later, I was away for about a week, and I walked into my house and I said to my husband, "What is that sulfur smell? What is this?" So for the next like 7-ish months, my dog's food smelled like sulfur, onion smelled like sulfur, chicken smelled like this weird, I knew something was going on in my body. Finally, that went away after about 8 months or so. I mean, it took a long time. Then in January of 2020, where are we at then? 2022, I woke up one morning and I was tingling. Literally, if you divided my body in half, from the mid-center back part of my back all the way wrapped around my rib cage was tingling. And I thought, okay, here we go. I'm going to get shingles. Okay, here comes shingles. I waited, tingling for 3 weeks. Nothing happened until finally that stopped. And all of a sudden, from the knees on down, I'm tingling. And I got neuropathy. And I thought, okay, what is this? So I got really scared. So I consulted some doctors, and they said, we're going to send you to a specialist. You might have MS, you might have lupus, you might have Lyme disease. I mean, they started mentioning all these horrible diseases, but I could tell something shifted in my body. I could tell something, I didn't feel as strong. I started to feel more achy. I mean, something was literally just going on in my body. So I went through every test you can imagine, 4 different MRIs of my brain, of my back, upper and lower, every blood test, like deep dive blood test, sent me to specialist. Finally and I know the date exactly, August 5th of 2022, I went into my final neurology appointment, and he said, "I'm so sorry. I can't help you anymore. I'm going to refer you to a specialist." And he said, "You have peripheral neuropathy. We don't find any no known cause. So it's idiopathic, no known cause, but I can't help you anymore. And I literally hung my head and I looked up at him and said, but yet from the knees on down, I'm still tingling. And he said, I'm sorry, I'm going to refer you even further. So I just left that office that day so defeated and so upset. And I'm, not really old, but I'm not young. And I thought, I have so much more life to live. This is crazy. So a friend of mine came into my art studio the next day. I'm an artist as well as she, and she came in, our friend Jennifer. And she just out of the blue came in to talk about something. And she turned to leave and she said, oh, by the way, let me tell you about this patch. My husband and I just started this patch. Andrew has degenerative disc disease. And she went on and on and on about how much better he felt and how he recovered. And she said, oh, by the way, we patched our dog and our dog is fine. I said, what is this thing? All I heard was it's organic and you use your own stem cells. And I literally started telling her my story. And as I started talking, I can still see myself. I turned my head to the left and tears just started rolling down my eyes because for the first time I felt hopeful. I felt hopeless for all these months and so scared. And she said, I'm going to get you this patch. Don't worry. 15 minutes later, she shows back up in my studio and says, I forgot I had some in the car. I said, slap it on me. I don't even know what the name is. I didn't even care. I said, please just put it on me. So not knowing much about the patch, she gave me, the website and everything to research. But I went home that night and I took the patch off as I should. And I slept. Like I woke up the next morning and went, oh my gosh, my sleep is absolutely incredible. Not knowing that could be one of the benefits. A week later, arthritis is gone in my neck. During COVID, somehow arthritis came. I couldn't even turn my head to back out of my driveway. You can't tell me that's any kind of placebo effect because in a week, the arthritis was gone. Then lo and behold, slowly, the neuropathy would come and go, get worse. Some days I'd get so upset because I'd said, oh, it was better yesterday. But all in all, here I am now. It took about 7.5 months, but it is absolutely completely gone. And it has been at least a month. It's been well over a month that it's gone. And so much so that in November of last year, I talked to my neighbor across the street who has neuropathy so bad in his feet, he was starting not to feel the pedals on his car when he drove. And he absolutely is getting feeling back. His is from diabetic neuropathy. He's getting feeling back in his feet. And for the first time ever, his sugar levels are normal. I can't even describe to you how this works. And I just started sharing with everybody that I knew because it's absolutely incredible. Nobody can tell me this is placebo because I have the evidence. It is not placebo. Absolutely works. So I want to encourage anybody who's feeling hopeless with whatever they have. It can work. Just give your body time. Some people it takes longer. Some people it's real quick. Some things it hits really quick. Sometimes it doesn't. Just give it time.
Wow, great job, Joni. That was beautiful.
Was awesome. Thank you.
For 3 minutes. I tried to keep it short.
Oh, you did amazing.
I could listen to that all night. What a miracle. That is awesome.
It is truly a miracle. And I am so grateful. And I'm so grateful for Jennifer, the person who told me about it, who had the guts, who wanted to just share. And that is me too. I just want everybody to know about this because everybody can get better from something that they have.
That's so true. Thank you so much for sharing. And Jennifer's very special to both of us.
Wow, that's exciting. Good stuff. That's what happened to me today when I looked at that guy and I thought, I've met him a couple of times. I never said anything. I felt bad. I went, did I share this stem cell activation patch with you? And I thought it was rare that I hadn't shared it with him because we are that excited. We want everyone we know. So if you're new on the call and when you start to feel the way we all feel on the patch with this, this new lease on life, it's like, it's incredible what it does for people. So,
why Joni feels like that because people have had such relief from debilitating things. And like I said, the patch does not do it. But when you put that patch on your body, it heals itself, causes everything to heal.
Non-transdermal. It doesn't, all it does is sends a signal for your body to heal itself the way the dear Lord made us. Okay. So we're going to start jumping into how to build the business. We want to talk about firstly, why would you do something like this? And Kim and I have been talking about that for years. We got involved back 17, 18 years ago with Steve and Gina in the business. They called us up and I saw the power of this industry when I was a young man in the Amway Corporation. Great business, still got great products, but I saw the power of getting computer number and sharing products with people. And every time they buy something, you make money. And I started learning And matter of fact, the book of the month this month
Mhm.
is How to Win Friends and Influence People.
Mhm.
That is the first book that somebody handed me when I started in direct sales network marketing way back when I was like
It's a good one.
28, 29 years old.
Mhm.
Crazy. And it helped me build my construction company. It literally did. But what it helped me do was start to dream again, start to relate to people and put more value on people. I love that book. If you haven't listened to it or read it, make sure you get your hands on How to Win Friends and Influence People. And so what's the most important thing in your life? Well, I love that it says family first. And I know we're coming off our Easter weekend. Don't make me tell you that Kim has got her Easter dress on and I got my Easter shirt on. We're like, hey, let's wear these tomorrow. We're looking good. But hey, happy Easter if you missed it, or whatever holiday you might have been celebrating Passover or whatever else was going on in your life. But the most important thing is family.
Mhm.
And in the fruit juice business with Steve and Gina and Onyx, I shut down my construction company. We spent 13 years hanging out with our family, and that was incredible. And there was a little hiatus there where things slowed down a bit. And Steve and Gina started looking for something, and Kim and I were just waiting for the next thing to happen. And thank God Steve and Gina brought this stem cell activation patch with Onyx into our lives, totally changed our lives. And it got us dreaming again. We've traveled the world, and we'll talk more about the dream later. It's Motivational Monday talk later mine's about the dream anyway, but we want to talk about time. And I know that when I was a contractor, a builder contractor, I've been a builder my whole life. Since I was 18, I was building stuff.
Mhm.
And when I had a lot of work, I had a lot of money, but I didn't have time. When I had a lot of time, I didn't have a lot of money because I didn't have a lot of work. So this industry will give you time and money at
Wow.
the same time,
Mhm.
like no other. They pay you every week. This is building a residual income. I always want to say, Warren Buffett said, if you don't figure out a way to make money while you sleep, you're going to work till you die. And I love this because, and Steve and Gina talk about this too. I love it. Steve says, the longer you sleep, the more money you make. Because we wake up in the morning and we made money while we were sleeping. We still don't quite understand it. Although we know that stuff's happening in the middle of the night while we're sleeping, and we wake up every morning and we made more money. That's why Steve says, if you sleep a little longer, you can make even more money.
Well, because you have business all over the world. We're
That's-
open in 77 countries.
Come on, Kim. So time and money equal freedom. Security, when you have time and money. Travel. We've traveled the world. We've won a couple of free trips already in this business. We love travel. Better health is the most important thing of all of that.
Yes.
That should be family, better health, because you could empty the hospitals out. If you went in there and said, hey, we got something that'll totally change your life. You'll never be sick again. You're going to live to 101. People would give you all their money.
Yes.
That's why health is more important than money. Less debt. We're going to get the money monkey off your back. We've been talking about that for years.
How amazing.
Let's get the money monkey off your back. I know things are getting tougher out there. People are looking for a side hustle. We got into business last time at the end of 2005, and by 2008, the whole world came apart, and we did not participate in that last great recession. And stuff's getting a little squirrely out there right now. I don't know if you've been paying attention, but let's dig the well before we need our water, and let's figure out how to get you guys making some great money on this side hustle and moving on. So here we go. Let's get right to the money part of it. The potentiality of that's a big word. I think I just made it up. Of the stem cell industry. Stem cell therapy is becoming more popular. When you say it, people go, wow, that is it. People are realizing the importance of a healthy stem cells. Like back when we got started in the fruit juice business, nobody knew what antioxidants or anti-inflammatories were. And within a year, they were saying, oh, this dog food's fortified with antioxidants. So there's buzzwords that are going around, but this stem cell word is not buzz. It is going to change the health industry. Guys, when they start hearing testimonies like Joni's and all these other testimonies that we're hearing, this thing is going to go viral. That means everyone is going to know what LifeWave and X39 is in a handful of years. So you want to make sure you grab a hold of this and plug into Build 331. We got a slide for that too. So you can learn. If you've never done this type of business, you can learn how to build it. And if you've done it, it's really pretty quick because we just push play. We just send people to the website. So the stem cell industry is going to explode from 20 million to 300 billion. I think we're going to be obviously a big part of that. So here's our compensation plan. There's 3 ways to make money. One of them's the first way to make money is when you help your friends get a different size pack. They get 3 sleeves, 5 sleeves, 10 sleeves, 12 sleeves, 19 sleeves. There's different bonuses all tied to that. Hey, that's just a way to get you started making a little bit of money right up front, which is awesome. Get with whoever got you the order forms coming up. So we're going to help you become a brand partner, start using the product for yourself and share it with your friends. But what you do in this compensation plan is called a binary. Binary means two. You're going to build a left team and a right team. And you can earn up to $25,000 a week per week in the binary. So, hey, I don't know if you have a cap at your job, but it's probably not close to that one. First of all, your boss isn't making that much, but watch this. You sponsor two people on the left. That means you bring them into the business. You share the opportunity with them. You find out which way is the best way to get them started. That's what you're going to do with the person that put you on the call tonight. You're going to find out which is the best way to get you started. We suggest the Diamond Pack because you're going to want a lot of product to share, and your patch price goes down from $3.30 a day to $2.50 or something like that if you do the math. But that's crazy because whoever gets the most patches on the street wins. So when you put two left and two right, those people are going to feel like Joni, and they're going to put two left, two right. That's what we call a manager. There's only three different steps to get to all the money, and it's real simple. So the person that puts you on will help explain it a little further. But I love this next part. We call this like no soldier left behind, because what happens when you bring someone in the business, you don't just say, hey, congratulations, you're an X39, go out, make all the money, and just call me in a few years. No. Your goal is to help your friends and family not only feel great, but make some crazy money on the side. And they pay you ridiculous amounts of money to do that. If you help your friend make $100 a week, you make 25% of what he or she made. Help them make 100,000, that's 25,000. Help them make $1 million, that's 250,000. Now the numbers are big, but it's happening all around us. I want you to be a part of it.
The truth is, if you'll spend a couple of years putting your time in this, helping other people, you will, at the end of the 2 years, you'll have an amazing residual income, a business that will go on. We call this a legacy company.
Yeah.
This money can be around for your children and your children's children. It's amazing. That's one of the first things we noticed. Sorry to go back to the family slide, but we got in this because we had 4 kids in college at once. And we knew we needed something else. And we built this all along, basically for our family. And now we have 8 grandbabies. So we have even a bigger why. And Matt's going to go into that later, but everybody has a different reason for building this business. But if you'll put the time in with this unlimited potential for a couple years, which Matt and I did, and the success that you can create for you and your family is incredible. And you want to put your friends in a position to win.
Yeah, for sure. That's awesome. And you can see it pays down three levels. So, hey, if your friend puts in John and you help him make money, you get 25% of what he makes. The second level, if John puts in Mary, you make 20% of what Mary makes. Mary puts in Rick, you make 20% of what Rick makes. So that's incredible. First, second, third, fourth matching bonus, totally off the chart. So see, you don't just put people in and hope they make it. You put them in, you plug into them, you start working with them. Matter of fact, my buddy Ron just sponsored a new guy named John and Jeff. These guys are tearing it up. And I got him on the phone. I said, I like Ron, but I'm done with him. You're my new best friend. So you want to get down in depth with the people that put you on the call and start. We all work together as a team. We're all linking arms. Come on. Steve and Gina and Onyx Cole are the biggest thing that ever happened in network marketing and direct sales. Wow. Onyx Cole put all of this information together before Steve and Gina and Kim and I ever got here. Mike and Sai plug into the team. Renita, I mean, it's incredible what's going on. And the leaders that are throughout the industry. If I started naming all the leaders, we'd probably be on another half hour because everybody's experienced success. I love it that some of the guys and gals that didn't have a lot of success in the fruit juice business, which it was a good one, but couldn't share it with anybody or just didn't have any success in that, are achieving incredible success in this. This isn't like all those other companies that you saw come and go and the owner run off of the money. This thing's going to be around for a long, long time. But people can build this. The ease of this is so. I've never seen anything like it in the industry. And believe me, I've been in the industry for over 30 years. We're going on 35, 37 years in the industry. And people have been coming after Steve and I and Onyx for years. I remember Onyx's story is people chased her around forever in the industry. Thank God that we got involved with an incredible fruit juice business. And now this is it. This is the one that's going to change the way people feel about direct sales and network marketing. Literally life-changing in this industry. And I'm not pumping it up, guys. I so often when I share the story of the business and of the product, I start to get speechless and that's rare for me, but it is so phenomenal. It is so different than anything we've ever done that literally I start to laugh almost when you hear the testimonies and you hear the kind of money that our friends, our team and our friends are making in such a short period of time, totally changing their lives with this comp plan. So, hey, here's our gifting patches. I love these. This is what we put out on the street. It tells, remember earlier I talked about what happens in the first 6 months, and then we have the envelopes that you can get printed out, and we put them in here. We put the envelopes in here with the card that shows you where to put it on. It makes you look real professional. Kim puts them together for us, and up in the corner she'll put 3, 4, 5. So you look in there and you say, well, how much do I love this person? No, that's not it. The goal is do you think they're going to wear it? Do you think hey, if they're a little older, I might only give them 3, because a lot of people feel this in the first 3, especially if they look a little broke down, they start feeling it right away.
Mm-hmm.
But if they don't feel it, I always don't let anybody wear 5 patches and say it doesn't work for them.
Yeah.
Onyx didn't feel a thing. And, I can't tell you what she's making a week. I usually whisper, but I'm not going to do it. But I'm just saying that she did it because she shared it with her friends and family, and they were all feeling it. You may not feel anything for a while.
You can't feel yourself getting younger.
You don't.
And you don't know what's going on in your body.
Right, Kim. And you could see it. I could see it in Kim's face. She's getting younger. And our skin's getting, she goes, you are sexy lady. Anyway, cut it out. Now watch this. Here we go. Next page. I better move on. Getting a little crazy.
Oh, boy.
Somebody's laughing. Okay. Yeah, here it is. Build331.com. I love this. Somebody goes, Matt, I need to understand the comp plan. Bam. I copy and paste it, send it off to them. I need to understand. What do I say? Look, have you watched the 9 steps yet? It's in Build331. No, I haven't. Well, that's why you're calling me, because I've watched them. And, I have the ADD thing. So it's hard for me to. So if I can watch it all, you can watch it all. And then, but don't go out there and watch the whole thing and don't do anything. You could be overtrained. If you learn it all. And I mean, I know there's a lot of people on here that need to know a lot, and I really understand that. Some people's personality is that way. Mine was when I got in with Steve, and the first time I got in the business with him, it took 7 minutes. This time it took less than 30 seconds. I said, Steve, I hope this works. And within days it worked. And we have been running crazy ever since in leading people to this website, because this is so you don't have to spend all your time training one another. You just get off the ground running with build331.com.
Thank you, Onyx.
Amen. So time is now. Hey, let's make your move. Are you serious about your dream? Now, we talked about the dream a little bit. I know everybody has different dreams. I know Kim and I were big dreamers. We were always chasing our dreams. We grabbed a lot of our dreams from the time we were young until our first opportunity business. And we're expanding our dreams all the time. As a matter of fact, I already got my tickets for Barrett-Jackson coming up this weekend. We're going to sit on the main floor. We bought tickets. That's one of the biggest car auctions in the country. And if cars and boats and stuff is one of your hot buttons, was Kim and I, we're from Detroit. So we are car people. Kim's got a hot rod out in the driveway right now. When we were in high school, you had to beat her Trans Am before I would race you in my GTO. So that's where we come from. That's one of our dreams. We love travel. We were young, right out of high school. We got a 25-foot travel trailer, put a Harley Davidson inside it, traveled around the country for 7 months. I don't know what your dreams are, but we were always moving fast. And if you haven't had a chance to do that yet, this will give you that chance.
And by the way, that's one of the biggest ways to stay young is to always have a dream, always have some excitement, always have something out in front of you, always having something you're running to. For you and I, it's been amazing because we've been married a really long time. Sorry to say, sorry to say. I'm happy to say. Not sorry to say. I mean, not to say how long, because all right.
Say it, baby.
All right, 43 years.
43. You know what? We can't tell you how old she is, but I met her in a sandbox. We say that, but she was 15 when I met her.
Right. So we have had a lot of dreams combined and a lot of individual dreams, and it's very important to this business that you put your dreams out there, put the action and your plan together and the work into this to make your dreams come true. And they may not be material things, but they may be helping your family or helping your aging parents and being able to, do things for them, or to help your kids or to help your grandkids. There's so many things I would love to do for my grandkids. So I know everybody's why is different, but just put it out there and do your due diligence to get there, because it's so much fun, and it really is the excitement of this business. We are having so much fun together, and I have friends that are building this that are single, and I always say that's nice because you don't have to share the money. So
it's easy for her to say. I've been bringing all my money to you since I met you. Now watch this. Do you want to be? What's your plan to be financially free? I do, and Kim, we do ask people all the time. when we put them in the business. What do you want from the business?
Mhm,
And so many people are saying, we want to help our mom and dad.
mhm.
We want to help our kids. I know when I was a young man with a construction company, and at night I would go out and share an opportunity because I didn't know what the future held for our children.
Mhm.
So since I was young, I was like, man, we are going to do something on the side so that our kids we don't have to wonder where we're going. And I think things are even more crazy than they were back then. So, hey, let's get this business. Let's get your business going again.
Mhm.
Let's get the money monkey off your back. Start throwing money in the bank, a little security.
I love
And,
it. This is a level playing field. It doesn't
Yes.
matter where you're coming in as. If you're coming in as a seasoned brand partner, or you're coming in and you've never done anything like this before, you can have success. That's what I love about it. In Matt and I's business, we work with all kinds of people, and they are having a level of success. They're having success for the things that they want to accomplish. And it's really what drives me.
Yeah,
It's
if you know
awesome.
what, if you're new on the call, here's the order form I was telling you about to become a brand promoter. Silver, gold, diamond's the best way to get in. Like I said, you'll get with the person tonight and get your spot in the tree. People are getting in every day. And I had to call a guy the other day and say, hey man, you better get your spot in. We got a guy that's just going to be fired up and blow the business up. So you don't want to miss it. Everybody goes underneath everybody, and everybody counts for everybody. So you don't know who's getting in next. So make sure I hope you saw enough tonight to at least get your spot in the tree. Try the patch for a month, 2 months, 3 months, and see if it doesn't change your life like it does all of ours. So there's your order form. Make sure you get one of those and get in as quick as you can. Here's our little connect cards. We love these too. We
That's
give these out to
awesome.
people. It has everything on there. Start X39, what we send everybody. Facebook page with Onyx Coal, all the testimonies, build331.com. Make sure you get your hands on this. All the information's right there. And on the back, it tells you everything that's going to happen to you. So right after you patch somebody, make sure they get the information, plug them into the system.
I want to say something about
Please.
this. So it's great to have the tools when you're going to contact somebody, but I want to share this because people ask me that all the time. And you can have labels and label your stuff, but the truth is, before you leave them, you need to ask them to give you their phone number
Mhm.
or an email or some kind of
Right.
contact. Don't leave your information with your thing on it, because chances are they may not
Right.
call. But before you leave that greeting with the people, before you
Mhm.
leave them, you want to make sure that you get their contact
Yeah.
information, so that as soon as you leave, you can send them the Start X39.
Yeah, we love that. We don't want to get you guys all excited about the patch, even if we're on the street. We want to make sure that we plug you into the information right away. I'm sure that the person that invited you on this Zoom call, they didn't leave you hanging. Hey, X39, hope you find your way to the website. No, we help people. We really help people get plugged in, because we know what a life-changing opportunity the patch, health-wise and financially, what an opportunity it is. So some great stuff coming up. We're going to go into some of the slides. Like we said earlier, big party at the Merritt's house, April 15th. For all senior directors and above. And I know there's still a lot of people running. Hey, you have time to put it together. People are running like crazy to hit these. We've got a lot of people flying in from all over the country. I think people are flying in from out of the country, but it's crazy what's going on. You're going to want to get to one of these parties at Steve and Gina's backyard. The next thing coming up at convention, make sure you
Wow.
register early. This is the huge announcement. Most people haven't heard this yet. August 18th and 19th in Tampa, Florida.
Ooh.
Limited space.
I'm so excited.
Guys, there's limited space. So get your tickets right away. If you're on this call, push the button.
It's
and
called This Is It Convention.
come on, this is it. I love it. This is it. Okay, what should we call it? Well, this is it. Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
Great job, Steve and Gina, Onyx, putting that together.
Mhm.
We're gonna be fired up. Let's watch this. Here we go. Bam, this is it. Hey, there's your QR code. Click on that, take a picture of it, capture it, and it will send you right to where you can go.
Link so
This
that
is
you
it
can sign up.
convention.com, so that you can get your tickets.
And there's hotels tied to it also.
That's right. It's going to be awesome. Okay, tomorrow night, Australia X39 launch meeting. Hey, there's Mike and Saeed.
Love Mike. and
It says
Saeed.
Wednesday night, live Zoom right there. Yep. They got to keep me straight. I can read. Hey, watch this. Next page. Wednesday night, opportunity meeting. Steve and Gina Merritt and Onyx Coal. All these are recorded too. I love coming live.
Mhm.
You'll see me on there a lot live, even if we got one phone playing in the background with maybe we're making some other calls at the same time, but we don't like to miss it. You want to plug into the system all the way. That's what'll give you it'll give you all the information you
The
need, all the
edge.
excitement you need, the edge that you need to go out and change your family. Like Kim said, legacy, dynasty, to change your family's legacy and dynasty. And bam, here we go. So you're invited. This is really hot.
This
You
is
might have heard
crazy.
about some of the
Oh
other
my
stuff.
goodness.
But for our area, and hey, anybody that wants to drive down, fly down, run down, Merritt's house this coming Monday night, a week from tonight, April 17th. Arrive at 7:30. It starts at 8. If you haven't been to Steve and Gina's backyard, guys, this is off the chart. You will get a dream bigger than you've ever had just coming to Steve and Gina's backyard. This direct sales industry built this backyard, built this house. When we met Steve and Gina, they had like 300 feet by 100 foot wide of weeds in the backyard. And now when you go there, it is more impressive than any. And look, I'm a Palm Beach builder. It's more impressive than any backyard that I have ever been in. And I've been to Mar-a-Lago. Oh, they threw me out, but I've been there. I'm just kidding. Don't say that, kid. The fun part is, I'm telling you, this is absolutely incredible. You are going to want to get there. Here we go. Every Monday, Wednesday at 8 o'clock, Friday at noon.
Yeah.
Don't miss these Saturday launch events. The trainings. Hey, the last few training, Onyx Cole's training 2 Saturdays ago. We skipped yesterday or Saturday, this previous Saturday, because of Easter. Hope you guys had a great time with your family. Onyx's training, Mike and Sai and Steve and Gina was the Saturday before that. Those 2 trainings right there. Go to Onyx Cole YouTube page, find the 2 previous Saturdays with Mike and Steve, Steve and Gina and Mike and Sai and Onyx Cole. Capture those, watch them. I watched them again on Saturday and I set new goals for my business. I already had big goals. I upped my goals by watching those Saturday opportunity trainings. That's what you guys are going to need to do to put yourself in a position to win. And hey, we're going to kind of like take a little chill pill for a second. I don't know what we're going to do. Kim and I get up, we dance around over here. We come back and sit back in the chair because we're going to have a Monday motivational message, Motivation Monday message directly after the X39 Zoom. So get back with whoever invited you tonight. Tell them you want some patches. How fast can you get them to me? And they will find out what you do, the best way to get you.
Share the replay on this video because you have Joni's testimony and you don't want to miss that. There's a lot of people that need to hear that testimony. So thanks, Joni, for that.
Also. Hey guys, Steve and Gina, Onyx, thanks for having us on tonight. We had a ball. You want to get on next week because they're going to put the sharp people on then. And we're excited. So, hey guys, hope you had some fun. We did. And looking forward to meeting you, shaking your hand, hugging your neck, and finding out what your testimony is with the patch, physically and financially. So, hey, God bless you guys. Have a great night.
See you later.
Okay, so we're going to bump right in. Ooh. We're going to take it. Can you give me a shot of water? Man, I got my good friend over here. Dawn is going to give me a glass of water. Dawn, I've been drinking so much, I'm going to get going. So we know we're recording this. We're going to jump in a minute. And I got some notes here. I'm going to prop my book up here. You good, kid? Kim and I can share, right?
Yep.
Kim says, yeah, we could share.
Motivational Monday.
Motivational Monday.
I feel like it's Motivational Monday.
Thanks,
Tuesday,
Dawn.
Wednesday,
Man, I
Thursday,
started really
Friday.
ripping it off there and I almost ran out of water. Okay. Motivational Monday. You know what our topic is tonight?
Dreams.
No, that was good, Kim. No, yes, it's what motivates you. Guys, what motivates you?
Hey.
Because you gotta have something that fires you up. Now, we talked about it a little bit in our presentation, but I want to get a little deeper into that. I hope you have a dream. We hope that you have something. I know that a lot of times when we first got in this business, and we did okay, right? We had 4 kids in private school, 2 in college, 2 on the way. I thought the last 2 were going to have to sleep in the car. I was still kind of looking, but we kind of put our dreams on the shelf. We're in survival. Survival is, I told the kids if they stayed on the honor roll, we'd buy them a car. They'd have to buy their own gas. And we were just like broke at a different level. We're broke at a good level. We were broke at a different level. But we still had those dreams that I had way back when we first came to Florida. We had dreams. You can't come to South Florida and now not start dreaming. Now, we were from Michigan and we came down to Florida. And when we saw that it was 80 degrees in January, we called home and said, Mom, we're not coming home. She went, mean this week? I said, no, Mom, never. I'm not coming home. It's 80 in January. I just left a blizzard. So I had a dream when I was younger. The first thing was just to be in the sunshine. So you know what? You got to keep your dreams in front of you. And no matter where you're at, sometimes if you live in Ohio, there's probably not a lot of boat shows or car shows right now, but get online. I love what the internet has done for dreamers because you can dream as big as you want. And you have to keep your dreams in front of you because I don't even want to say, like, if somebody says no, That doesn't really mean no now, no, not now. Usually it means call me again later,
Mhm.
because there's so many people that we called 8 months ago. And then we, every month or two, we call them up and give them updates on the testimonies and on the financial part of it.
Mhm.
And they finally say, wow, let me check into this. I know I've been so busy. So if your dream is to spread your dream, which ours is to help other people with their dream. So whatever your dreams are, you do need to identify them. And I love it because one of the things that really got my heart early on was a young couple. And we asked them, what do you want out of the business? And they said, my parents have struggled so hard
Mhm.
their whole life.
Mhm.
And we have friends in this industry that have bought their parents more than one. They buy their parents' houses
Mhm.
with the money that they can earn in this industry.
Mhm.
How big of a dream is that? You want to help your children get a house. We helped our 3 kids buy houses across the lake from us
Mhm.
when we first got started in the industry. I mean, that was one of our dreams, to keep our family close. That was incredible. Boats, houses. I don't know. Hey, you want to live on the water?
You know, there's the other side of that. And
Kim, you
that's-
go on the
that's-
other side
That's
of that.
time.
Time. You're
I
right.
mean, there's not a time that Matt doesn't look at me and say, thank God I don't have to get up and go to work, or thank God I can lay here to when I want to, or thank God if I want to go do something, I have the time to do it, or I can spend time with
Yes.
the people that I want to, when I want to. Does anybody, I know there's people on here that on Sunday are like, oh man, I have to, Matt, when we were younger, he wouldn't let me say that, but there's people every Sunday that say to themselves, man, I don't want to go to work tomorrow. This is a reality. If you're
Mhm.
willing to put the time and
Yes.
effort into this and get serious about your own business and be a leader and be a good example and get people started right and be there for them, you can have that. You can have time. You don't have to get up. I'm not saying, some people love their job and their careers
Yes.
and they may stay in it. They may own a business
Mhm.
that they absolutely love. And I love that for you, but maybe you can take more vacations. Maybe you can have more time away from that
Mhm.
business. I just love the whole motivation. Motivation is freedom, the freedom to choose if you want to go to work or you don't want to go to work, or you want to stay in bed, or you want to. Matt and I used to travel a lot together. And 2 things that happened. One, we'd be in an airport and we'd be laughing and having a ton of fun. There'd be guys there with all their books, their briefcases, and they're flying out to go to a business trip. And we were actually flying out to go have fun. The other thing we used to do is walk through the airport. And I said to him, now this is freedom,
Mhm.
because you know how when you walk through the airport and you're like, oh man, I'd love to go to New Mexico, or I'd love to go to Cabo right now. And you're in the airport and you'd like, I just want to go over to that desk and purchase a ticket and go on that flight. Well, that's something that Matt and I could do.
Yeah.
And that's something that I want stuff for you.
Mhm.
Matt and I have been able, because of this industry, you know, people look at this and they're like, I'm not sure I want to do network marketing. There is no thing better than direct selling, where you become a
Yeah.
brand partner and share an incredible product like we have. This is a no-brainer. This product sells itself. Matt
Right.
said, we've been in the industry over 30 years. You guys want something different in your life, something different than other people have, and you might be a little bit leery about direct selling. Well, I'll tell you what, if
Yeah.
you want the freedom and the time and the different advantages for your family, things that you've always dreamed of to give to
Mhm.
your family, and you want to be available for people, or you know what, maybe it's volunteering. You are going to have the time and the freedom to volunteer, or do anything it is that your heart desires. And you might have a career that just harasses you and hassles you, and you are not going to have that. We don't have that kind of feeling building this kind of business. We have freedom every day. We get to be around the people that we love whenever we want to.
Mhm. Guys,
And-
we are so motivated
Mhm.
because we've done this before, and we know when I look at people, I look at them and I know this person is so capable of being free,
Mhm.
living our lifestyle of 13 years,
Mhm.
traveling the world. And we went to Hawaii every year. We spent a week in California every year. It was absolutely incredible. And I've always said that, and you know what? I want to talk about retirement too. Guys, this is motivational money. What motivates you?
Mhm.
A lot of people got their retirement got jacked during that last recession. there's a possibility that we're jumping into another one. Hey, let's get this money. Let's get the retirement money in the bank. So you don't have to think about, like Kim says, I never used to let her say, oh, I got to go back to work on money. She used to say, you got to go back to work on money. She was home taking care of the kids, working harder than me. But I don't know what it is, but hey, maybe it's travel. You know, I've often said you're either running to something or you're running from something. And that's what Kim was talking about when you start talking about your job. If you're not happy every day at your job and what it could do for you, it's absolutely off the thing. So belief and excitement. This is about belief and excitement, right, Kim? I know at the beginning, we didn't know a lot about we didn't know a lot about stem cell activation, but when we got our belief in the product, we were able to share it with everybody. Guys, you have the cookie. This is what everyone needs. Don't make excuses for it. Don't go come up to somebody sheepishly. I love what Mike says. He runs around, Mike and Sai run around putting stickers on everybody. I mean, you need to patch everyone you run into because you don't know what's going on in their life. So if you get your belief level up in the product, number one, and in your own what you can do, your confidence level. Hey, everybody, if you've never done direct sales before, everybody has a first person that they sponsor. Everybody has the first dollar that they make. Everybody starts. I know when I got started with Steve and Gene and Kim and I teamed up at the beginning, any of us could hardly say our name out loud in Steve's house. And now we can just, hey, you pull the string, we don't stop talking because our excitement level and our belief level is so far up there. I want you to say you want to practice it. If you're not the excited kind of person, practice being excited. Tell people you're excited. Even if you can't tell, I want you to go in front of the mirror and say, wow, I'm excited. Wow, I'm excited. Keep practicing it. And pretty soon you'll be excited. You'll be telling yourself you're excited and you'll be able to do it. You want to say something, baby?
I just want to say, don't keep this from anybody.
Right.
I mean, we don't have, I sometimes feel like let's say you might wake up someday and you're like, I'm just not going to go out and share the patch today. We don't have the right to say that.
Come on.
Onyx is 331. Share the patch with 3 people, follow up on 3 people, and invite someone to a motivational Zoom. That is what we should be doing. We don't have the right to keep this product from somebody. Once you realize the power, the impact of this product, you should be out every day sharing this product. We have almost a right. I mean, we really need to go out and share the product. It is so important for making a difference in people's lives. And that's what's most important.
We are having so much fun. It's like a game with us. After you patch someone, you're so excited for them because they're excited for them. You heard Joni's. That's just when she just heard about the patch, it gave her hope. And she knows now, 7 months later, this is not a placebo.
Right. And she teared up because this is emotional for people when they live with pain. And you have friends, neighbors, family that are living with pain. You saw Joni at the end of her talk. She teared up because people live with serious things. And this patch can help with that.
Right time, right place with the right people and the right product. That's what I talk about. Guys, this is like all the planets are aligning with David Schmidt and Onyx, the fastest growing team, Quantum Field Team Biz, the fastest growing team with Onyx Cole, Steve and Gina Merritt in the industry, not even talking about in the LifeWave industry, but in the industry. No one is hitting the levels and earning the income, and rightly deserved, for sharing something that changes people's lives so much. So guys, this is it. Right place, right time. Get motivated, stay motivated. It's time to run like crazy, like Kim's saying. Thank God. This is going to change lives, so many lives. So don't I've been saying that forever. You put 20 people right, 20 people left as fast as you can. Don't let them miss this opportunity for better health and better wealth. Every Sunday night, I would write down the 10 people that I was going to put in the business that week. I always walk around with the applications. When I'm on the phone, I say, I have an order form in front of me. I have got to get you some of these patches. I have got to do it. I tell people what to do because I know they need the patch. I don't know what's going on in their body. A lot of times I don't ask them what's happening. They'll start to tell me when I share some of the information, but sometimes it's personal. And I mean, people with what's that when your digestive system's not working good. It helps with that.
IBS.
Yes, I mean, crazy stuff is going on in people's bodies. They don't want to share it with you, but they're secretly thinking, wow, I wonder if this could help that. And that's incredible. So plug into the Quantum Field Team business, Build 331, plug in all the way. Plug into every call that you can get your hands on. If you got something going on, we understand. Always watch the replays. I don't think we've missed anything since we've started in the business. We've watched everything,
Mhm.
sometimes more than once. When they're good, save them, save the good ones, send them to your friend. You know which videos, which Zooms your friends can relate to.
Right.
Right, Kim? We're always going, hey, send them this one, send them that one.
Be
Send them this one.
laser focused, be a
Yes.
good example, be the person first at when there's an event, be there to help, just step up to the plate and get this thing done. That's what we tell
Come on,
everybody.
it's that easy. So we want you to register early for the convention. I talked about that early. Convention coming up August 18th and
Wow.
19th in Tampa. It's going to be a life-changing event.
Mhm.
Whoever has the most friends at that event,
Yes.
they're going to see the growth, because August is June, July, August, September. The kids
We're
are going
going
back to
into
school.
the biggest.
We're going into that
building
period of
season.
time that people networking is always grown. Kids are back in school. Summertime vacations are over. People are looking for a side hustle. Believe me, by the time summer's over, people are going to be saying, wow, we better do a little something on the side. Things are getting a little funky. So here's the real deal, guys. If you help enough people get what they want,
Mhm.
you get what you want.
Amen.
We have been believing that. We've been sharing that. We're loving the people. We love people. We love getting to know you, your family. I love what Steve and Gina talk about. Remember your friends' names, make notes, their kids' names, their wife name, what they do for a living. When you're out there and you're fired up, make sure that you make notes on your friends, remember their names, give them a hug, tell them you believe in them. I'm telling you guys, we believe in you so much, because we know as a carpenter and a skier,
Mhm.
and Onyx, she was a sharp gal, real estate gal back then. But I'm just saying, if we've had this kind of lifestyle that we just want to share with so many people. Steve's a coach. We've helped thousands and thousands of people
That's true.
get the money monkey off their back, and hundreds and hundreds of people make millions of dollars. It's totally off
And
the
you
chart.
can too.
And you can too. We are looking, we fully expect someone to pass us up. We can't believe that we are the most networked people in the world. We're not. There's people that we're talking to every day. The potential is absolutely phenomenal.
It's
If you could
endless.
sponsor somebody that knows everybody in town, and that person steps forward, it changes their life, and your business will explode. So, hey, if you had a couple of no's, forget about the no's. We don't pay any attention. If somebody goes, oh, somebody clicked off auto ship or whatever it is. I've never looked at that. Never talk about the people that are quitting. We only talk about the people that are getting in. That's motivating. Keep the positive in your life. No negative whatsoever. You don't pass any negative to your people on your team. Try not to even pass. I never call Steve and Gina up with, or Onyx with, oh my goodness, this happened or that happened. No, you're not going to, you'd have to torture me to get negative out of me, right? You
Your
would literally
friends know
have to.
that.
Our friends know it. I mean, guys, we believe in people. And if they have challenges, we say, hey, let's get over this challenge. Let's get you to move on in this business, because we know after what we've been through, we know that if Kim and I did it, Steve and Gina, Onyx Cole, if they can do it, you can do it.
And if
Go ahead, Kim.
the dream's big enough, the facts don't count.
That's just a silly thing to say, because the facts count. We got this thing. The facts count. The fact is, you're going to be successful in this if you do 3-3-1. I love Steve. Do 3-3-1 every day with us for the next 2 years, and just watch what it'll do for you physically and financially. So, hey, God bless you guys. It's been great sharing tonight with you. We've been having some fun. I hope you did too. So we're gonna sign off and say, come on, looking forward to seeing you over at Steve and Gina's house on Monday or Saturday, or at the event in Tampa. Make sure you get there, plug into the system. God bless you guys. Have a great night.
Yeah, see you on the beaches of the world.
All right. Good night, guys.